theme is a little bit different than our run-of-the-mill videos, but hopefully it will reflect a little bit of life in the boatyard. We've got a norther blowing again, so join us as we head over to the showers. Here's our neighbor, Nick and Ika's boat, a Hans Christian 38. And one of the fascinating things about being here in the boatyard is we get to look at all different kinds of boats right at our doorstep. And they're all shapes and sizes, and the underbodies are especially interesting. That's something that you can't see in a marina. This rudder here is really interesting compared to our rudder. Then here comes Lee. No, just the leash. Ever wondered how Lee gets Blondie up and down from the boat? For a boat lover like me, a walk to the showers is an opportunity to ponder boat design. For example, on full keel cruisers like ours, there are so many different shapes and styles. Which rudder is the most effective? Which rudder style makes it easier to pull the prop shaft or drop the rudder? Can a line or fishnet get caught between the rudder and keel? Then there is a whole different breed of rudder for light displacement boats with fin or modified fin type keels. Is the rudder protected by a skeg? And we haven't even touched on keels with a cutaway forefoot. In short, Lee and I like looking at boats in or out of the water. It is sad, however, to come across boats that have potential but have been neglected or abandoned. For marina and boatyard owners the world over, it is a real problem when the boat owner disappears and stops paying slip or storage fees. Here in Mexico, there is a legal process to go through before the marina or yard owner can take possession of the boat. By that time, equipment on the boat is destroyed either by time, water intrusion, the summer heat, and of course, the sun has already wreaked havoc with the canvas and cordage. Often, boat owners walk away from problem boats, especially when the boat is in a foreign location where procuring repair materials may be expensive or difficult. So we finished up with our showers and we're headed back, and we ran into Ika. But back to the theme of this video. During the past summer, derelict boats here in the yard were moved into a separate area. Some of these sad boats have had a new lease on life. One of the boats, to which the yard owner procured title, is now actually being sailed. Another boat, which was neglected, has seen the return of its owner. However, for most boats placed in this area, it often means an end to their lives and the dreams they once represented. Fiberglass boats are gutted, and if the ballast has scrap value, it is removed. However, steel boats do have value as scrap. This past December, the derelict steel boats were moved to an area within view of our cockpit, and while we were doing chores on deck, we watched with morbid fascination as 3 steel boats were cut up. The boats were mainly dismantled with the use of an oxyacetylene cutting torch and brute force. Little care was taken to salvage usable parts. Masts were cut at the bases, rudders sheared, and the hulls cut in two. Some of the work done by the junkers seemed terribly dangerous. For example, cutting within the interior of a boat already remark that this particular boat was formerly owned by a friend of his who is now quite elderly and no longer able to sail. From this boat, in exchange for 2 cokes, we obtained a stack of charts and maps of Mexico, Panama, and the South Pacific. One of the maps is now on the interior side of the door to the head and gives us perspective of places we hope to sail to on the Baja side of the sea. Even though these boats are now scrap in a junkyard in Empalme, parts of them still live on in various boats whose owners still burn with dreams and plans, of which we count ourselves. Hopefully, in a matter of days, we will begin a new phase of our adventure. So until then,